We're starting the new pranic process online. We're here together at the location of the Pranic Festival in Romania, which makes it even more wonderful to be together tonight. And we're having a great time with this new process that's opening right in this amazing energy portal of 21st of November 2111. It's another magic gateway that we're having that we can take advantage of, that has wonderful new energies for the planet, and we're benefited from it by having this beginning of the pranic process together. For those of you who don't know what the pranic process is, this is an 8-day journey, an 8-day program that we're having together with each day contains a very important step in your evolution, in your upgrade energetically. So it's helping us to upgrade our systems at the physical, emotional, and spiritual level. And it's helping us acquire new tools, new techniques, or reassess the ones that you've been using so that you can keep a high frequency. The reason we're doing this right now, and we've been doing it all the way through the pandemic, is that it raises a lot the general vibration. So it's boosting your vibration. Each evening we have also not only the talk about the techniques and practices, but also pranic meditation together. And tonight, if you stick with us but to the end, you're gonna have that meditation with us. So we're gonna enjoy 10 to 20 minutes of upgrade with pranic energy, with mana, chi, or quantum energy together, running it through all our systems, through all our energy channels, and through the energy body and the auric field as well. We do this every night for 8 days so that we can upgrade our systems and prepare them for these big transitions that are taking place in December, because December is a very intense month. November has been an intense month for many of you, I know, and for me as well, because there's two big energy portals in this month. One has been 11/11 and one is today 21st of 11, and tomorrow 22nd of 11, 22nd of November is again a very big energetic day. So stay tuned and try to stay connected as much as possible so that you can benefit from all these cosmic influxes of energy, right? So there's a special upgraded energy coming in for these 2 days, today and tomorrow, that you can benefit from by preparing your field. So the more you prepare your field for that, the more you can intake this energy. And this is all building up for the big gateway of December 21st. So 1 month from now is going to be another big surge of energy from the central sun running through the galactic sun into our chakras, into our energy bodies, and those of us who are ready for it are going to get the most of it. The problem is, if the people aren't ready for it, all these symptoms that we've been noticing recently, some look like a flu, some look like a lot of tiredness, dizziness, not knowing what's going on and all this stuff, or feeling unfocused, or feeling pressured, or feeling weak, or even feeling sick a little bit. All these symptoms indicate that your bodies are not ready for this big energy coming in. So if you're feeling that, or if you're feeling like your life is turned upside down, or things are not making sense anymore, that's a sign that maybe you need more preparation for these energies that are coming, because they are powerful, they are challenging, they are bringing a lot of change, but we also need to be prepared for it and to be in tune in order to be able to handle them. So what we do with this pranic process is we help people upgrade their frequencies and align to this new type of energy that's coming in. And for many years now, we've been prepared for that. Our bodies have been shifting. They are shifting from carbon to crystalline, and maybe you've read about it. Our consciousness has been upgraded as well. So much more people are moving into a lighter diet, moving into a much more conscious lifestyle. They're starting to see things differently, integrate things differently, and be aware of the fact that we are more than a body. We have to also take care of our energy field and shower daily with energy, just the way we shower with water to keep ourselves clean. And that's something that has, become much more well known, much more well accepted with the population, especially in these last few months. So as we're evolving as species, as we're evolving as humanity, we are also being offered new methods, new techniques to upgrade our system and to stay tuned, to stay in alignment with these new energies. And if you're on YouTube or Facebook or Zoom, you can all watch this and comment. So today, this is a free session for everyone. The first webinar of Pranic Process Online is always free and available to everyone so that we understand what this program is about. And so you can comment and maybe tell me in the comments what are your methods of how you upgrade your system, how do you keep in shape physically and energetically in these special times, and what's your trick, to stay balanced, because I know for many now is very, very challenging. In our country is also challenging, and the cities and the borders are starting to close down again. So many people are now facing fear or desperation or discouragement. Some are facing boredom or even anger, for being somehow limited in their traveling or in their work or in their possibility to move from one place to another. And that's, building up a lot of frustration, and in the general field, in the quantum field, in the planetary field. And many of us can sense it. So many of us who are sensitive, even if we're not really in a frustrating situation ourselves, we can feel a lot of the collective frustration, a lot of collective energies coming in, and it builds up, and sometimes it becomes painful even in the body, in the physical body. So that's why we have to learn to keep our frequency really high in these days, to keep ourselves really tuned in and aligned and on a high frequency, so that we don't fall into the trap of mixing into these energies and becoming, having them as a day-to-day state of mind, right? Because it's really, really important that we keep ourselves above that frequency and in an uplifted state. And you might ask, what's above that frequency? I mean, it's clear that everything is doom and gloom now. There's a pandemic, there's all this global situation, there's the economics and all that, everything people are focusing on. What could be beyond that? And we're saying there's so much more beyond that, really. I personally have been traveling to most of the pranic portals in Romania for all these days. It's almost 6 days or 7 days now that I'm traveling. There's been a big planetary activation on 11/11 that we did together with the spiritual leaders of the world, the spiritual leader of Teotihuacan, the spiritual leader of many other pyramid sites and sacred sites all over the world that have participated with us, and that's a big upgrade for the planet. And since then, things have been shifting, maybe visibly or not visibly yet, but they are shifting at the planetary level. Also, we have been doing a constant upgrading of the sacred sites of our country, and they are connected to all the planetary grid, all this layer of energy around the planet that you can look and see as a spider's web or as a matrix around the planet. This has been constantly upgraded in the last few weeks, especially since 11/11. I am now currently traveling to these places and still working with them. I'm now at the location of the Pranic Festival in Romania, which is really strong as it is. And I'm beaming out from here, from this energy vortex. So the layer beyond the layer of suffering and panic and worry is a layer of wonderful energy, of a lot of hope, a lot of transformation being available for all of us, a lot of gifts and benefits and blessings even that we are receiving. And in that respect, the fact of us sitting a bit still and even though there's not so much freedom of movement, but there's time for stillness, for going inwardly, for reflection, for noticing what's not working in our lives and fine-tuning it. All that is available for us now, and we can enjoy it. So there's a bright side of this moon, of this situation, right? And we can also look at that and take advantage of this time to take care of ourselves. That's the main planetary message now for everyone, and especially for those who have been really, really, really active, and now probably you're panicking, thinking that what's going to happen to me because I can't be that active anymore. We transmission that this is a time for self-care, self-assessment, self-calibration that offers you the possibility to upgrade yourself in a big, big way, because the energy that's coming in to help us right now as we speak at this 21/11 time, this is big, this is powerful, this is strong, and this is amazing, and it's worth taking advantage of it. So let me know in the comments, because I really, really want to hear from you. This is all for you, this is all about you, this is all you, and really want to hear how are you feeling in this time. If you would just sum it up in a word, you're feeling, or the way you are perceiving this and feeling inwardly, what would be that word? What would you say about the way you feel? How are you feeling in this time? And how many of you also would like to upgrade the way you feel and feel real better and much, much stronger now? You could type in the comments a word for the way you're feeling now, and also please let me know the ones of you who would like an upgrade. Just type yes if you would like an upgrade now, and starting from now on. I would be really curious to see. For this upgrade, as I was saying, we prepared an 8-day program. This is an 8-day program that I've been teaching and sharing since 2013. It has been offered by the Embassy of Peace. Initially, this is where I learned about it and downloaded the information on it. Over the years, it has been perfected and upgraded with my own experience and the experience that I'm downloading as, as a channel, basically, because it's not me teaching it. I'm just, transmissioning information. And for 7 or 8 years now, this has been constantly improving and upgrading with information for you. So right now, it's like hundreds of people have taken advantage of this program, have learned about it, and have benefited from it. So many of them have been having huge life changes because of it, or thanks to it. And I'm really, really grateful to be able to offer it again tonight, and starting tonight for 8 days with you. I'm going to just take a moment to adjust something in the room, and I'm going to be back in 1 second. And in the meantime, I really, really, really would love to hear your answers and to the question of what's a word that defines the way you're feeling now. How you define it in a word, how you're feeling in these last days or the last month. How is your emotional state at this moment? Would really want to hear that. See you in a bit. So because I'm traveling and I'm in a new room, I'm doing my best to bring as much light as possible into this filming frame. You see me looking back and forth like this because I'm being filmed with multiple cameras. So if you see me looking in the other direction, please know that we have audience in 3 areas: Zoom, YouTube, and Facebook, and that's why I'm moving my eyes. Thank you for those who have have answered. Some say yes, some say are feeling nice, some say are feeling happy. So I'm having all the happy people here. Nobody's feeling worried, nobody's feeling scared, nobody's feeling gloomy these days. I mean, because we know that for the planet it's tough, difficult situation, and we would love to just know if maybe you are in one of these situations. And it's really great to admit when we're sad or worried or desperate, even because a place of vulnerability is offering a place for growth, really. And that's amazing to have the ability and the courage to be vulnerable, because from that point you can really, really, really grow, like substantially grow, because you have the power to assess yourself and to be honest with yourself and about yourself in a way that allows you to really develop and upgrade, right? When we sometimes don't pay attention to the way we're feeling, or trying to wrap it up in a smile all the time, we miss out the opportunity to grow, because we clothe our emotions into something that maybe it's not real. This is, I don't know for whom I'm saying this for, but maybe some of you in the audience are resonating, and we are invited, especially now, to take a good look at our emotion and really learn to work with that, really learn to transmute negative emotions into positive, uplifting emotion. And I've been studying the Taoist teachings and the Chinese teachings for a long time now, also the yogic teachings, but the Taoist teachings are saying something amazing that I'm gonna just refer to now for the people that maybe are in an emotional world. They are offering really cool tools to in the Taoist system to upgrade your emotions, and it's really simple to transform or upgrade negativity like anger or sadness or impatience or disappointment or lack of courage, to transform it easily with simple practices into love, compassion, kindness, patience, upliftment, all that stuff. So we're going to be sharing these techniques during the class, because I know that it's important for many of us to learn to work with their emotions, to learn to work with how they are feeling, to learn how to acknowledge, first of all, what they are feeling, and learn how to transmute if things aren't so great. Learn how to transmute these emotions into some positive energy, because it's really, really important that we harness that energy and transform it. And that's really good fuel for our evolution. So right now the emotions are really important, because they are at the basis of our core vital energy. And we've been calling this process the pranic process online, right? It's called like that because we work a lot with chi, mana, prana, or life force energy. That's the main fuel of this class and of our organism. And many people who go to a pranic process or they follow it online, They expect that after a pranic process, instantly they are gonna, go fully on prana, not have the need to eat anymore because they've done a pranic process, and they're gonna, be forever breatharians. I want to refer to that and be completely honest. I'm going to be completely honest, telling you that this is really not a class to teach you how to stop eating. If you're expecting that, you might or might not get there. We are referring to pranic nourishment, we are referring to breatharianism, but this comes with practice, this comes with a certain lifestyle that breatharian people are having, and it comes with, quite an investment, of energy in your journey where you constantly upgrade your system. And it takes a while. I've been on this path for 10 years now. The first time I've heard about pranic nourishment or breatharianism has been many, many years ago, 10 or more years ago. And I have colleagues who have been on this path for 20 years. Very little of us have gone completely without food or water. Most of us have had pranic experiences like I do, and they decided to stay in the hybrid state where we take a little liquids, or take a little juices or smoothies, we take some soup, and we can take some snacks if we choose to, and that's great. It doesn't disturb our bodies, and it doesn't make us less pranic or less spiritual. And this hybrid state is allowing you the freedom to taste whatever you want, or, for me, it's not really whatever, it's just the light foods where I cannot do heavy foods or meat anymore. But it allows you the freedom to taste things that you like and still be nourished by prana in a high percentage. So whilst the normal person is nourished in 25 to maximum 50% by prana, and the rest they have to intake physical food to stay healthy and nourished. For pranic people, most of them, including myself, are between 80 and 100%, or 90 and 100% prana. So they only use 20 to 5% or 20 to 0% physical food. That's another important aspect to define how this process is working. So you will certainly increase your pranic percentage. Most people that have followed this class are able to stay for a long time without food or just on juices. I have had people who have stayed 30 to 40 days on juices just after joining the pranic process or the pranic festival. Naturally, they have gone in that state without striving for it, without trying to push in that direction. And you can be in that state too if your body is ready. But during this process, we're gonna share the methods and procedure to get your body ready and to get your energy shield ready as well, and how long it takes until you're fully ready to drop food, that's entirely up to how you're practicing and how what your general tendencies are and what your lifestyle is, and also how you spend your time and how you focus your energy. So there's many factors involved in your journey that determined whether you are or are not fully on prana, and that's important to notice and acknowledge. So again, this is not a class teaching you about how to give up food or be fully on prana. This is a class that teaches you how to be connected fully to your divine self, to your higher self, to your all your energy bodies, and to be aware and upgraded in your life path. And it changes your life because it's upgrading all your systems. That's what we're doing in this class. And it also prepares you, like I said, to prepare you for all these upgrades that are happening at the planetary level and are happening with all of us, with all the light and the energy streaming in. So let me know if this is clear to you, and let me know if you have questions. Maybe place your questions in the comments so that we know what would you like to know about this class. What would be the things that you're interested in? So when you see pranic process online, what would you like to learn or know about pranic nourishment, about pranic lifestyle, about upgrading your energy? Is there any question that you have regarding these topics? I would really love to know. What's your questions for tonight? When you hear, okay, there's a program about upgrading your energy, there's a program about be in a lighter state, have a lighter diet, be in an upgraded state of consciousness, be aligned with source, reconnect to your divine self, and align your light to your life to the highest possibility. When you hear that, which probably sounds interesting, what would you like to know, like specifically? What would be the main topic that you would want to be addressed in this class for you? I'm really wanting to know that. I'm curious to hear your answers, and I'm all eyes and ears to be able to answer these questions, because this is an interactive meeting. It's not only about what I want to say, it's specifically about what you need to hear. Basically, it's about what you your needs, like I said. So let me know about that. In the meantime, I'm going to tell you about this class, just a few more details, because I know so many of you have heard about it before. Some of you have watched, of course, have watched the previous series, that we've been doing in the last few months. But I know some of you are new to this, and I'm speaking for those as well. This is an 8-day class. Like I said, we meet daily. We talk about methods and techniques of detoxing the all aspects of ourselves: physical, emotional, mental, body, and so on. We talk about getting deeper into a state of connection with your divine self. We're talking about recalling your memories and virtues from all lifetimes where you've had initiation on this path. We're talking about all this and more, and how to upgrade and refine your diet, how to go on a lighter diet as well, all this stuff. We also talk about the perspective of 8 ascended masters that we have as a support team for this class. So this class has not been invented by me, and hasn't been invented either by the Embassy of Peace or Jasmine. It has been channeled from all the ascended masters that are supporting the planetary evolution now, but especially from 8 of them that are, the main governors, if you will, or the main helpers, it's a better term, of this planet now. So there's 8 steps in this class and 8 masters supporting each step. The first step or technique or practice that all of them are recommending for upgrading your frequency is daily meditation. I know that all of you here watching are meditators. When I say daily, I mean daily. There's a big difference between meditating every once in a while when you want to get back to mojo or reconnect in some way. So there's a difference between that and meditating daily. Meditating daily is like daily shower. Imagine if you didn't shower daily, your body would start to have a slight different scent over time, right? And that would start to build up really in a not nice way. But if you do shower daily, it's always nice and perfumed, and the scent of your body is always upgraded, especially if you add some perfume or essences or essential oils. The same happens with your energy body. If you don't meditate daily, the clutterness in your energy field starts to build up, and eventually you find yourself really cluttered and insecure and unable to focus, or unable to take connected decisions anymore. You find yourself in a way, in a rhythm that's really discording in your life. So that's why all 8 ascended masters are recommending daily meditation as a daily shower, or as a daily upgrade to to meeting your divine self, and staying in tune to it, to make your decisions. The second big important thing is to daily connect with whatever force that you know is bigger than you. Because when you are thinking that you're here all alone and have to make all decisions by yourself, that's very burdening for a person, right? But when you make the intention to daily connect to some higher guidance, either your light being friends, your guides, your angels, your divine self, the universe, however you want to call it, when you make that decision, you have the chance to get way better perspective of your life, and you feel supported. So that's why a special ascended master is recommending daily reconnection, and that ascended master is Kuan Yin, the goddess of compassion in Asian tradition, who's recommending and supporting as a daily practice divine connection or higher connection. And we're going to share in the next workshop how to do that specifically, and how to clear the fields to actually hear the guidance that you're asking for. Another important step that we're going to talk about, or technique or practice, however you want to call it, is to master your mind or monitor your mind. It's really important that we watch your mind as it is a tool for creation. So we can only create harmonious things if we have a harmonious mind and harmonious thoughts. And to be able to monitor each thought, it's a big step in our evolution. Actually, the Buddhist monks are only attaining the rainbow body, or the body of light, or the pranic body, if you will, when they're able to hold for multiple years only positive, uplifting thoughts. So that's a very powerful spiritual practice, to monitor your mind, observe your thoughts, and correct them or reprogram them. It's the ultimate, goal in spirituality for most traditions, like the Zen tradition, the Buddhist tradition, and even the Hindu tradition. That's what we're recommending for an upgrade in your system, in your mind system, and in your life, to co-create from a place of harmony. So this is recommended by Saint Germain, the big master of alchemy from the esoteric tradition. You probably have heard of him, or you've been told of this name before if you're on a spiritual path. He is supporting this class with advising us to monitor our mind in a better way. And we're going to have a workshop referring fully to that, with tips, tricks, and advice of not only monitor and direct our mind in specific beneficial direction, but also how to clear it daily and periodically to have a clear field. The fourth step is lightening up your diet, and that's going vegetarian is essential for human evolution. This is not something I'm going to tiptoe about, because really this is a step that Buddha is recommending and supporting. And Buddha says that we're only going to evolve as a species when we're going to stop using other beings for our benefit and pleasure. And that includes, animals, that includes using their fur, their skin, their milk, their, whatever products we are using from them. When we stop that, we disengage from the karmic loop, or the cause and effect loop that makes us being used by other beings in certain ways. So it's a big and very profound thing that I'm saying now. I hope you notice the extent to which it is going. But, going back to lighter, topic and going back to just diet, just go lighter from wherever you are. When you're using meat, if you're using omnivorous diet, maybe use less meat or no meat. If you're vegetarian, maybe go towards veganism. If you're vegan, maybe go towards more liquids or more raw food. And with that, you lighten up from wherever you are. And we're gonna offer a big part of this to the dietary changes, the system of detox in the diet, how to parasite cleanse, how you detox your organs, all that stuff that has to do with the physical system that now has to be a more upgraded car, right? And I've been speaking about it for 10 years and I'm going to keep speaking about it because it's the first step, I would say, in spiritual evolution is to take care of what you put into your body, what is the fuel that you're consuming. The fifth thing that we're going to talk about, and it's supported by an ascended master called the Christed that you've all known about, or Jesus, is how to bring your gift to the world, how to do selfless service, or in other terms, how to serve with joy, with no, expectation or intention for reward, just to do what makes your heart sing, and that's uplifting your spirit. And we're going to share methods to help others in a detached way, to get involved in the doing rather from a state of being, how to find your gift and your mission, and how to follow it heart openly and, stay on track with it even when it's hard. So that's one other topic that we're approaching, and the master that's supporting it is Jesus. So we have that backup for us, and his recommendation and life path has been selfless service. Theo, thanks for being here. Thank you, Clara, for joining, and I'm going to soon answer the questions as soon as I finish with this stage of sharing about the process. Another practice or technique, if you will, but I would call it practice or lifestyle tool that we recommend and offer in this class is how to practice more silence and the benefit of it. And we're going to talk all about the throat chakra and how it's influenced by silence, and how to immerse better and connect better with nature. Hi, Daniela, thank you for coming. How to connect with nature in such way that it upgrades us. So nature and the natural elements are amazing source of prana. Silence is very much connected to the pranic field, and we're going to explain why and how the ether element is actually nourishing us and all this stuff in the workshop that is referring to that specific practice. In a Hindu tradition, it's called Mauna. Other traditions practice it too. We're going to go deeper into how that helps us for our alignment and how to integrate it with a busy life, because it's hard to have a full day of silence when you're really super busy, you might say. It's hard to go out in nature when you don't even have time to maybe see your kids. We're going to refer to all that and help you integrate all these steps as a daily practice in your day-to-day life. And we promise, because I've been a very busy manager before, and I'm going to tell you a bit about my journey soon, we promise that you can do it. Because I know, because I did it and many others have done it. That's why. So this step of practicing silence and silence in nature is recommended by Saint Germain, another ascended master supporting this class, and I'm going to tell you about him in the workshop that's referring to this practice. The seventh step or practice or lifestyle tool is to treat your body like a temple and really listen and really take care of your body. We're going to share in broad terms what are the steps to upgrade and reprogram your physical cells to a level where they can perceive and intake prana as healing, as nourishment, as upgrading system. And we're going to share other practices that have to do with your physical body, like exercises and techniques that have to do with your physical body to literally upgrade this its molecules and atoms to a higher frequency, because it's really, really important of how high your vehicle is vibrating right now. The higher the frequency, the better your manifestation in the world, the more efficient is your work and your project. So it's not only about your holistic life. The physical body is influencing a lot your day-to-day business life, money, sexuality, all that stuff is influenced by how your body is vibing. And we need to fine-tune this vessel in order to receive more and more energy now. We're going to talk all about it in the workshop dedicated to this topic that is supported by Babaji, an ascended master of the Himalayas who have preserved his body in the appearance of a young man, the 25-year young man, for more than 9,000 years. So that's mastery, that's what I'm talking about. And some say it's just a legend, but out of personal experience, I'm saying it's not. And I'm going to explain why in the workshop that I'm referring to it deeper. Last and not least, we're going to talk about the power of sound and frequency and how it influences our life and how to upgrade ourselves with sound and frequency. And you're gonna think that you know all about it because you've heard about it before and you've learned about it before. And I'm just gonna say to you that you haven't heard it all, because we're presenting it from a divine perspective, right? There's many specialists in sound and music these days that are, doing wonderful workshop about it. Now we're talking it from the divine perspective, and the ones who are supporting this topic specifically and recommending are us to be more attentive of what sounds, what music, and what we're uttering also. All that is supported by Mother Mary and the angelics. So it's coming from a high source, and we're going to talk about the power of wording, the power of mantras, the minding of our words, the importance that it has over our body and over the bodies of the ones around you, and the energy fields and all, how you can spell your life into manifestation, all that stuff, right? It's going to be a powerful topic, and I'm inviting your questions on these 8 topics now and in the days to come, so that we can shape this class on your tailored needs. We don't want to do it as a regular, repeat the same things over and over again. We want to tailor make it, and we always tailor make it to the needs of the participants, the ones that are joining in each specific series. So now I'm going to jump into your questions. I hope this has been, useful or efficient for you, this presentation of the 8 steps to make an idea of what we're talking about. We add much more than this in the class because it's all channeled, and whatever one needs when we're talking, it's going to come for you. But mainly, these are this is the structure of the 8 lifestyle steps that we're approaching. And even if you've practiced them before, you need to know that you need to reassess them and reformulate your lifestyle so that you can really be in a more elated state now. And of course, in addition to that, we're going to talk relationships, we're going to talk emotional balance, we're going to talk how to transmute and calibrate your emotions, as we have been speaking before. We're going to refer to Taoist methods and yogic methods, and even my more modern methods of recalibration. And we're going to talk feminine harmony and all that's necessary, of course, also according to your questions. And speaking of questions, let's see what's here in the chat box. For the new ones, you've just joined the Pranic Process Online, an 8-day class that we're offering. The first day is free. Today is the first day. It's aligning to the 2111 portal. The date of today is a big energy portal for the planet. We're aligning to that. We're going to have a great meditation soon towards the end of this workshop. And the rest of the class you can join as per the link that I'm placing now in the comments. So you have in the comments all the details about this class. You can open it in a new window and read it after we finish. I'm going to tell you some more about it, but just to jump to your questions, I'm placing the links here so that you can see that. Good. Theodora is asking, thank you for the blessings, first of all. Theodora is asking, is this path to decreasing solid food essential to aligning to the new earth frequency? P.S. This sounds very exciting and beneficial, just not sure if it's a choice or a new template. I'm going to tell you a bit about how your physical body is evolving, right? Our physical body, all of us are evolving at the physical level, right? And how the energies on the planet are evolving. And thank you so much for this question, is nailing it right on. Before, the older generations, like our grandparents and the parents of our grandparents, they had a different energy, a different body, so to speak. And the energy system of these generations were somehow allowing heavier fuel, heavier food, right? Our grandparents would always tell us, you know, you can eat meat, I've grown up with it, it's always good to have animal protein and all that stuff, because this is how they have grown up, right? If you ask your grandparents, they're going to tell you the same, and so on and so forth. The thing is, there's been a cycle in the evolution of humanity, and I'm going to go way far out now because I just love it and to tell the truth is my thing. There's been a stage in the evolution of humanity when we didn't need that type of food and we weren't eating it. We didn't need heavy food. We weren't using animal products or animal meat. We weren't using solid food, only rarely and just for the taste. That has been the time of Lemuria and some of the Atlantean, where the food was being really much lighter, right? And we were used to materialize or dematerialize our bodies at will. Why? Because they had a much higher frequency. I know now not many of you are going to be interested in dematerializing. Maybe that's not a useful tool. For me, it would be, because they're placing, borders at the cities now, and it's good to dematerialize here and rematerialize after the border. That's just a joke, but not really a joke. But it's allowing much more energy circulation when the body is more refined. At that stage, we could do that. We could teleport, we could dematerialize, we could duplicate, or do all this stuff that now is considered crazy or paranormal. It was the normal before, and it's still starting to become normal for some of us. Even to these days, my colleagues in pranic festivals, the ones that are nourished by prana for 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, some of them are used to do this, are used to shapeshift, are used to recreate their bodies the way they wanted, are used to heal instantly. Some of them have healed cancer 4 times with almost no medicine. All this stuff, maybe you don't need to teleport, maybe you don't need to shapeshift, but you do need to be able to heal your body instantly. And that's an important tool, and the lighter your frequency is, the easier the healing and transforming of your cells is. The lighter your frequency is, the easier the manifestation of whatever you want in the physical plane becomes. Why? Because your body is the transceiver of energy that manifests things into the physical plane. When your body has blockages, the physical existence of yours encounters blockages or manifests blockages as well. when you start to heal the physical vehicle, these blockages are also removed. Yes, they start in the energy field, but if they are already materialized in the body, that's where we should work so that it disentangle. The lighter the diet is, the easier it is to work with your cells, because the higher your frequency is, right? When you put dense food in your body, it becomes dense in energy information that will generate denser manifestation, right? Your life, the life of people that use dense food, is denser by definition, is harder. They manifest things in a harder way. They don't believe in instant manifestation usually, and it's really sometimes complicated to do even easy things. Why? Because they move through this denser way of manifestation, and their pipes are really cluttered. And when I say pipes, I say, for example, digestive system, colon, liver, whatever needs to flow the energy out, it's really cluttered with lots of stuff that shouldn't be there, cluttered with remnant food of various meals, especially in meat-based diets. The meat stays there for even weeks or months. It doesn't go all out. That's cluttering your pipes, that's cluttering your system, and it makes manifestation more complicated, and it brings clutteredness and heaviness in the day-to-day life. The lighter your digestive system is, the easier manifestation is, the clearer your mind is, the quicker you can connect. That's what I know, that's what I've noticed in my life and in the life of my colleagues. Not to mention the healing. You're able to heal instantly for things that would last, days or even months. I have healed of this virus 2 times this year within just 4 days or so. I've had people participating in this pranic process, and that have healed the virus in just 4 days with going on juices, so liquid diet, and doing the meditations, doing the process. I'm not saying that this process is the cure for the pandemic. I'm saying the lighter your body is, the easier you heal and manifest. That's all I'm saying, and that's verified. So if you're asking if it's just a new trend or template, it is, but it's not really new because it has been here before, right? It has been here during the time when we were in a more evolved state of consciousness. Some of you remember these times and want to get back to them, right? We had this possibility on this planet before. Many of us are feeling called to participate in this process or praying journey in general, or go lighter, just because you remember that. Your body remembers it, your energy structure is remembering, and you know that this is possible. You don't find it weird. You just find it, a bit more complicated in this modern world. But with the lifestyle that we're suggesting and the topics that we're bringing in to this program, it's not complicated. It can be simple, right? Because we're bringing simplified techniques. We're no longer doing, I don't know how many days in a cave or years in order to upgrade our systems. Now we're doing the easy way. And the easy way is really the pranic process that we're recommending. If there's other questions, please, it's we're coming towards the meditation time, so I would love to hear more questions from you in case you have any, so that we get to cover all you wanted to know for tonight, and then we move into the meditation. Tonight is just an introduction session, so there's not lots and lots of information coming in maybe, but there's a lot of energy coming in, and we channel energy as we speak. So that's a good property when you're going more on prana and less on food. When you speak, you actually can heal or change the fields with the voice and wording. And I've seen many pranic masters in the pranic festivals that I'm doing As soon as they start speaking, not saying very important or groundbreaking things, but as soon as they start speaking, through the voice, these waves of harmony start flowing into the room. Everybody becomes more peaceful, more aligned, more connected, more joyful. Why? Because it's the power of prana through the power of word that is, manifested into that room or into that space. And just by speaking or toning or singing, you can actually change the field of a whole area. If I go on a mountain and start toning, some people can change even the weather or other things just simply with the power of the voice. So even if tonight we haven't given loads of information for the mind frame, we sure have shared a lot of energy through the voice and the wording. And that's also, something that is a gift of this process, just as we speak. We heal and upgrade as we speak. So, my dear ones, I'm looking at all the other media that I'm streaming on just to see if there's anybody wanting to ask something more. Do you have any questions about how to upgrade your system and how to make your life better, or how to make your spiritual practice better, or how to upgrade your frequency? Is there anything that interests you that I could answer in about 10 minutes left that we have? What do you say? Is there anything else that you would like to learn or hear about in this class, in this evening or the evenings to come? Is there anything that catches your eye that you want to know about? I'm here for you just to answer that. And maybe while you place new comments and questions, we invite you to go deeper into your connection with yourself and your divine spirit. We invite you to start following your breath. We're starting to connect better and deeper into this 2111 portal that is now opening more and more, whereas we're heading towards, it's actually 2111 that my my clock is showing. We're looking at 2111 or the 21st of 11th month. It's very interesting that we started now. So we invited you to start following your breath, start breathing deeper and more connected, and see and feel how you have really a big column of light around you, from the center of the universe to the center of the earth. You have a light column around you from the center of the universe to the center of the earth that's surrounding you all the way through your system, in and through your system. And this light column, as you breathe from it, is giving you the fuel and the support for this meditation. You start breathing the air and the light from this light column. You feel your cells tingling in response as the light starts circulating through them with every breath. You start breathing in this light through all the pores of your skin, as if your pores are opening up and bringing more light in. And as you exhale, you notice or sense or feel that through the pores you're letting out everything that doesn't serve you, everything that's not good for you, everything that's not beneficial. It just goes out in this column of light, knowing that this column of light is pre-programmed to dissolve, transmute, transform all that doesn't serve you, so that you can bring in more light with your breath and just exhale all that doesn't serve you, all the worries, the tensions, the concerns, the illness maybe, all that is ready to be released now through your pores. You can actually visualize light energy coming in into your lungs, into your cells, into your body. And going out, it's like a smoky energy that's instantly transmuted in your column of light, so that you're more and more relaxed and more aligned now. As you breathe in, deep in again, you see that you have a connection cable. Feel it from the center of the universe coming all the way down to from the heart of the central sun, all the way down to the sun in the crown chakra of your head, to the sun in the top of your head. Visualize that you have a sun there. Your crown chakra is like a sun on the top of your head. And this connection cable is connecting to this sun, starting to fuel it, opening up like a lotus. And it starts to enter into your body, regulating in the center of your head, the pituitary and pineal glands and the third eye chakra. Right in the center of your head, right? Then it flows down towards your throat, right down from the heart of the central sun into your throat, into the thyroid gland. Then comes down into the thymus gland, the center of your chest, the heart chakra. And you can actually see your heart chakra as another sun shining in the center of your chest. As you breathe, you feel this breath amplifying the light of the sun in the center of your chest. So you focus all your attention in your heart chakra now. As you breathe in the center of your chest, you feel your chest expanding. Your heart chakra is expanding. More and more light flowing into your heart chakra. And with every inhale, it becomes a brighter and brighter sun. And when you exhale, the energy from the sun is going into your cells, into your organs, into all your physical systems. It's fueling every channel of energy in your body, into all your endocrine glands, including the ones in the lower chakras, and then all the skin and all the auric field and out into the universe. As you breathe in again, breathing in more light, you bring it into your heart chakra. Notice your heart chakra expanding again. And exhaling it into your cells, organs, auric field, out into the universe. More light into your heart. The sun in your heart is aligning to the heart of the central sun, beautifully shining together now. And exhaling it into your cells, nourishing your organs, repatterning your energy channels, chakras, endocrine glands, everything in your physical system and your auric field, and shining out from your heart into the universe. Feel this influx of energy from the heart of the central sun enriching and nourishing your system, bringing new information, healing what's necessary, decluttering whatever doesn't serve you so that you can upgrade now as much as you're ready. It flows down into the lower chakra as well. The endocrine glands in the lower chakras, the pancreas, the ovaries and testes, and the adrenals are also upgraded, recalibrated, repatterned as much as possible now. Down into the feet, then it flows all the way to the soles of the feet, all the way down, right through the feet, radiating through each cell of your feet and all the way through the cells of your feet into the roots. You have roots from the cells of your feet coming down towards the heart of Gaia, and you see them now fueled up by this energy that flows from the sun of your heart, that comes all the way up all the way down from the heart of the central sun. So it flows into your heart, then it flows into your roots, then flows towards the heart of Gaia, so that you become the perfect transceiver of this energy towards the heart of Gaia. Now, fueling the heart of Gaia, with these new codes of energy that are coming down from the heart of the central sun through your bodies. That's why refining your body is essential, so that you can transceive more and more of this, upgrading yourself and the planet. More light into the heart of Gaia, and you feel that it responds. Now you feel how the heart of Gaia is also sending love to you. So this love is coming up from the soles of the feet, from the roots to the soles of the feet. Feel your roots upgraded by this energy, nourished, they shine brighter, they are stronger. And this energy from the heart of Gaia, it comes to the soles of the feet. See it as a golden light, or however the color shows to you, and it comes up through the soles of the feet into your ankles, opening up the calves, the knees, the thighs, into your hips, perineum, opening up towards the base of the spine, opening up the spine to the heart chakra, opening up the spine to the base of your neck, the base of your skull, opening up the spine all the way up to the skull, and then flowing up to the top of your head. Filling up the whole body, filling up the whole body. Flowing to the top of your head. Your body is full now with this earth, mama love, energy, compassionate, kindness, feminine. And as it fills up, it springs out through the top of your head in a toroidal system around your body. Filling up your auric field, shielding you. That is a biomagnetic shield around you that is building up now with this energy from Mother Earth, from Gaia, from the heart of the feminine, all the way around your auric field, forming a shield. You see it as a cocoon of spherical energy that's shielding out all the worries, tensions, concerns of others, the emotions that don't serve you, the pollution, and the Wi-Fi. Whatever doesn't serve you is not able to affect your system now, and only positive, uplifting energy is filtered in through this bioshield. And if you reinstall it every day or reinforce it every day, this is becoming stronger and stronger. This bioshield of yours, and you're still in the energy that's coming from the heart of the central sun all the way through you, through your heart sun, into the sun of Gaia. And you're still in this bubble with the energy from the heart of Gaia that's coming up, forming this energy bubble around you. And you're in these two vehicles, and you're fully connected, and whatever needs to come to you as a message, as a code of light, as an upgrade, as a insight, you'll receive it now or in your dream state. So we take another minute maybe to see if anything needs to come as a message to you, for you, into your intuitive field. Maybe those of you who want to know if you should continue to do this class further for 8 days now, maybe you can ask that question, see how it feels for you. We're going to also share techniques of measuring your pranic percentage and measuring if you should or shouldn't do things. That's what we're going to ask. And tonight, actually, we're going to share that breath test that helps you know if you should or shouldn't do things, or helps you know the truth, actually. Let's share some truth. So in this expanded state, maybe make an affirmation that you know it's true for you. But a very concrete, simple affirmation. I state my blouse is red. Repeat it in your mind a few times. See what your breath does. Follow your breath and see what it does while you repeat this affirmation. That you know it's true. A simple, pragmatic affirmation. And follow your breath. This is called the breath test. It teaches you what's true to you. And by following the breath, you make an affirmation that you surely know it's false for you now. Like I would state, my blouse is yellow. The blouse I'm wearing is yellow. Very short, pragmatic, clear affirmation that you know is false for you, and see what the breath does. Repeat it a few times, maybe see the pattern between the difference between the false and the truth, and how they're, different in your breath. And you want to check something? You just make the affirmation in your life. Is it beneficial for me to, and then affirm, be in the party that's coming, or is it beneficial for me to call this person? Is it for my highest good to follow this class? Is it beneficial for me to eat at 10 p.m.? Whatever you want to learn and know, make the affirmation starting with, is it beneficial for me, or is it for my highest good? Even better, is it for my highest good too? You make the affirmation and you see what your breath does. And then you know the truth and false and what's good for you. And we take another moment so that you can make your questions, your affirmation if you have any, or receive a message of whatever sort. You stay focused on your heart and on your breath while doing this. Deep breath in. And release. And sometimes some light codes are coming to me that activate certain energies. So now I feel it's time to share that. It's going to be a light language that's different than our language. Kellirinai dim doshia sham noke tikiana larane shishiamar kenigie didamor de te alaranashar yes yeshiamumte ketkiaranamto shem nonalanidia yene larn shikinamto kenanea kalaren tachunia mumtar. When we hear this, you don't listen with the mind, because the mind does not understand what we're saying. Even my mind does not understand. But if your body is vibrating or responding, if your energy field is reacting, then these transmissions have been for you. And if you don't get it and are not resonating with it, it's not for you, it's for other members of the audience. And with this, we come back into our bodies, we wiggle our toes, we feel present in the soles of the feet, present in the calves, the knees, the thighs, fully present in the hips, the lower back, upper back, chest, arms. We're coming fully present in the body, like a hand within a glove. The full energy body present in the physical body now, in the face, the eyes, the neck. We're fully present here now in the forehead, the top of your head, fully present back into the room. You're coming here, you give the body a little shake maybe, or feeling it as you inhabit it again. Some of you have traveled far and wide. It's necessary to come back. Always necessary to ground after meditation. So send your roots back into the heart of Gaia. Feel that you're reconnected to the heart of Gaia. It's always necessary that you do that. This is the main meditation tool at the end of it. Never forget to ground back, right? Otherwise, your life becomes unbalanced. And we come back, and if you want to write in the comments whatever you've received or felt during the meditation, I would be happy to hear or see or read. And with that, we're coming towards completion. We're almost done with this for tonight. If you have any other questions or to add something, I'm happy to listen that or see or read it. Yes. Hello, Sandra. Very happy to see you here. So many others that have joined. Abraham Riviera, always seeing you in these encounters. Very happy to see you again, and maybe you're going to be joining the full process, right? Hello, Liviu. Nella, oh, nice to see you, Nella. Wana, Cosmin, your notes, Chris, Suman Singh. Hello, everybody. So happy to see you here. I hope it's been a beneficial journey for you tonight with us. For those of you who haven't been from the beginning, you've just joined the Pranic Process Online. This has been the free webinar, the free beginning introductory webinar of tonight. Also the meditation for this important portal for 2111. And should you want to join the whole 8 days of training or practice together, we're going to have one of these meditation each evening, and much more to share in the days to come of how to upgrade your systems. So the link to join the full program is in the comments and also in the description of this video, so you can tune into that and see how your heart feels, and if there's financial adjustments to make or you need a different payment plan or things like that, just don't hesitate to talk to us and ask me how we can meet halfway for this. And just know that everything is possible. So learn to manifest, ask for resources and whatever you need to be able to participate. You can also, if you don't join one evening, you always can join, we have the recordings in video and we're going to send to you. So that's not an issue. You can rewatch the recordings for as much as you want, as long as you want. And it's going to be yours like forever to repeat. And another nice thing is that exactly when we finish this process is the Romanian Sphinx Day. So it's going to be at the end of the Pranic process on 28th of November. And this is the day when we're having an awesome retreat here in Romania near the Sphinx. We're joining together for that retreat as much as we can, given the current circumstances. And we also join online. So it's going to be live, but also online, which is awesome because it's allowing